Hello students, today in this video I am going to start Civics Chapter 3 Constitutional Design. We'll start with the basic introduction of South Africa, that is South Africa's struggle against apartheid. Nelson Mandela, who was one of the prominent South African nationalists, played a major role in this struggle. Like Gandhiji is remembered in India, the same way Nelson Mandela is remembered in South Africa. Nelson Mandela was inspired by Gandhiji and followed his ideologies. Nelson Mandela, along with 7 other leaders, was sentenced to life imprisonment in 1964 as he opposed the apartheid regime in his country. Now the question comes, what is apartheid? Apartheid was the name of a system of racial discrimination unique to South Africa. Racial discrimination was promoted by white government in South Africa. This system divided the people on the basis of their skin color. The white rulers treated all non-whites as inferiors. The minority white government used all the resources for their own benefits, and because of that, non-whites had to suffer. Non-whites faced many problems, like they were forbidden from living in white areas, that is, non-whites were not allowed where the whites used to reside. Next, the non-whites could not work in white area without permit. The non-whites did some small miscellaneous works, and if they had to do that work in the area where whites lived, they had to take the permission for that. All the public places were separate for blacks and whites. This was called segregation. Segregate means to separate. As per the policy of segregation, train, buses, churches, etc. were separate for blacks and whites. The non-whites were even not allowed to oppose or protest against the terrible treatment. African National Congress raised the voice against this. It was the umbrella organization that led the struggle against the policies of segregation. Now you'll have one question, that is, what is umbrella organization? It is an organization which controls or organizes the activities of several other organizations, all of which have a similar purpose. Whenever anyone raised voice against the policy of segregation, it was suppressed by the white government. Now we'll move towards our next topic, that is towards a new constitution. We have seen the situation faced by South Africa, about the imprisonment of Nelson Mandela, and how the non-whites were tortured by the white government. Now we'll see how the non-whites presented their demand. When the protests and struggles against apartheid had increased, the white regime changed its policies. Like discriminatory laws were repealed, that is, the white government took back the discriminatory laws against the non-whites. Next, ban on political parties was removed, and after 28 years of imprisonment, Nelson Mandela was released from the jail. As Nelson Mandela was released, African National Congress got a new direction. Then finally, on 26 April 1994, the apartheid government came to an end and Nelson Mandela became the first president of South Africa. After becoming president, he declared to form a multiracial government where no particular race would rule the country and the government would be run by all together. Law had been banned, but the thinking also had to be changed. A new direction was needed for further process. A new constitution had to be framed to run the country. So, the black leaders decided to forgive whites, though the whites tortured them when they were having power. They decided to build a new South Africa based on equality of all races and men and women, on democratic values, social justice and human rights. The party that ruled through oppression and the party that led the freedom struggle sat together to draw up a common constitution. The black leaders neither practiced the power against whites nor did they unilaterally decide everything, rather involved whites too, as they wanted to make a common constitution where all can decide together without any discrimination. After 2 years of discussion and debate, they came out with one of the finest constitutions the world has ever had. The determination of the people of South Africa made this change possible. Up till here, we have seen that the blacks got freedom after a lot of struggle and protest, and how they had forgotten the past and sat together to make a constitution with the whites who had always created problems for them. We have seen that blacks and white together made the constitution of South Africa. If the constitution was only made by blacks, the whites would not have accepted it, as they would have thought that they have been neglected. And if it was made only by whites, then the blacks would not have accepted it, as they would have thought the same. Now, what is constitution? It is a set of basic rules and regulations. When we talk about rules and regulations, take the example of games. No game will make any sense without the rules and regulations. It means if you want anything to be done systematically, then rules and regulations have to be followed. Same applies for a country. If you want to run a country systematically, then rules and regulations should be followed. Now, before moving forward, we'll see proper definition of constitution. A constitution is a set of written rules that are accepted by all people living together in a country.